Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Daily Slay with me, of course. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Girl, yes, let me tell you, like, my braids came out really good, and I don't think I'm gonna ever get my hair braided again, only if I'm like getting my best friend to do it, because she do her thing. I hope my tutorial really helps you and you can see what I really did. Again, this is my first time, so it's not going to be perfect. If you're looking for a perfect video, this is not it. It's not going to be perfect. Like, I'm going to make mistakes, and I just hope it's good where you guys can actually learn, because ciao, these looking good. But first of all, I just want to let you guys know what you are going to need to get your braids just like mine. All right, so the first thing is the hair, right? This is from a Bobby Boss. It's called Feather Tip Pre-Feathered Braid in 54 inches. Well, of course the hair isn't in it because I used it on my head, but this is what the package looks like. It's a gold background and the top is like green, and it says Feather Tip Pre-Feathered Braid. This is what the back look like. This is the girl on it. This is in the color 1, and it is 54 inches, and that's it. I bought about, I used about 2-3 packs. The third pack, I have a little bit left over, probably like 2 or 3 braids, 2 braids or so left in it. So 3 braids got me 15 braids done. There's 15 braids in my hair right now, 15 to be exact. And that's how many I use. So 3 packs of that, and I left the third one with like 2 braids worth left, right? Okay, cool. The next thing that I use is the Eco Styling Gel. I literally use the last bit left on my hair. This is the Eco Styling Gel in olive oil. I use this to put on my hair, which you'll see in the next clip. I use it to put it on my hair to sleek my own hair into the braid, and I use it periodically throughout the braid as I braid the hair to keep the braid, you know, together, my hair blending in right. So this is a gel that I'm going to use. Then I also use this mixture right here. It's not like a brand, but it is the Jamaican castor oil and I think it's Dew Grow stimulating oil. I'm gonna put pictures of the actual products on the screen. I just mix them and keep them in this little bottle, and I use this to oil my scalp anytime, my natural hair, anything. Like, I always oil my scalp with this mixture. I use the Got To Be Ultra Glue Styling Gel in the black bottle with the yellow writing on it. I use this for my edges to kind of like keep it in place. I know a lot of people don't really like using this on the edges because they feel like it takes your edges out. But what I do is I use water on my edges and kind of like wipe it out with a towel, so it doesn't like pick my edges out whenever it gets dry or I need a new application of this on my edges. So yeah. Then the next tool is this crochet needle. You could use this if you want to crochet the braid. I will put videos in the description box to help you guys, videos that helped me before I tried this. I of course watch tutorials to know or have an idea really how to do this. So I'm gonna put the list of videos that I use in the description box. One of them is a Crochet Method. Again, you don't have to do this, you could do it the way that I'm gonna do it. And yeah, so crochet needle. I'm going to use this little edge control brush. One side is a brush, one side is a comb, and there's also a smaller comb at the bottom. It looks like this. Honestly, don't remember where I got this from. I think I got it from Kiss. It's by Kiss, so Kiss products. That's who made this. So you can use this on your edges. I use this on my edges, and I also use it to, like, when I put the gel on my natural hair to start the braid, I use this to like brush it and, you know, keep it together. PSA, there will be other YouTubers in my description box to help you guys understand how to braid your hair by yourself. These videos are very helpful to me, and I think they could be very beneficial to you too. The next clip you guys are going to see is how I braid my hair, right? It's going to change scenery, so don't be alarmed. I'm in my bathroom in the video, so stay tuned. I hope you guys love this video. See you guys in the next clip. Okay, y'all, so I did majority of my hair off camera because I didn't want the video to be too long, so I'm just going to show you a couple braids throughout the video. And this actually took me about, I want to say probably 3-4 hours. I want to say 3 hours or so my whole head took me. So yeah, just want to let you guys see what it looks like. The braiding is actually on point. I thought it was gonna like look a little lopsided and stuff, but it actually came out straight and it looks neat. So I previously braided my entire head in these little braids or whatever, so it's easier for me as I go through my hair, and it takes a shorter time to do my entire head. So my head was all braided up and stuff. I just undid each braid as I went and applied the braiding hair. So I'm gonna start using the Eco Styling Gel around the roots of the braid because I want it to blend in with the braid, right? I don't want my natural hair to poke out outside of the braid. So using the gel helps it to slick down and blend in a little bit easier than just, start braiding and stuff. So that's why I'm putting the gel all over it. And you want to make sure it's not tangled. You want to make sure it's combed through, smooth and everything. And this is a stage that you get your little baby hairs out, just like I am, so it's not too hard when you actually have the hair in a braid. Get all your baby hairs out, do whatever style you want to do with it. This one I literally had to just play around with it because I didn't know what the heck I was doing, and it was just not doing what I wanted it to do. But it is what it is. I just did a little something, and yeah. So combing out again just to make sure it is smooth. So I'm going to part it in sections, 3 sections to start my braid. So even though this hair says feathered on the pack, I didn't like the ends. It looked a little too raw cut for me. So I went ahead and pulled on the ends to make it look a little bit more feathered and natural. So when you braid it, it looks, natural. It doesn't look like you cut the end of the braid or something, like a raw cut. So pulling on the ends on each side as you detangle it like I am right now, because it's going to get a little bit knotted up if you do it on both sides. So whenever you pull on one side, you untangle it a little bit with your fingers and then pull on the other side and, make it look feathered. So then you split the hair in 2, right? So you split the hair in 2 and grab almost half, like basically half. You're going to split it in half. Make sure you grab half, yeah. And then you're going to place one half on top of the other, and then it's going to come in, it's going to look like 3 sections. So now that's going to be your braid. You got the middle piece that you bent in the middle, that's one, and then you got the other 2, right? That's singled out by themselves. So you're basically going to try to like place the hair on top of the on top of your natural hair. And I hope this slow motion video helps and doesn't confuse you with the one that's in the background. But you're placing the hair on top of your hair, literally exactly like you parted it when you separated the hair. Like, as you can see, you see my natural hair and you see the braiding hair, and it's literally on top of each other. So that middle piece that you bend, that's going to go in the middle of the braid. And then the 2 pieces that are left at the end that you didn't bend, those are going to go at the ends of the braid. So it's going to be 3 of them. And then you literally just start braiding it like you braid your real hair. You just start braiding like you braid your hair. I honestly did not know this would work. I just started doing it and it just worked, and I just kept going. But yeah, that's literally how you do it. That's the easiest way I could let y'all and it's not perfect, but I still got them braids in my hair as we speak. So I think it works.
So I know y'all see that little thing, that little hair sticking out on this braid. So I went ahead and undid it a little bit, not all the way, but just a little bit because child, it was bothering me and I had to just do it over. So I just restarted it a little bit, not all the way, and continued it. So you're gonna have trial and error with all of these braids if you've never done this before. Some of them you're gonna have to undo and do it again. Some of them are not going to be smooth, and some of them are probably going to have little knots in it. And it's up to you if you want to keep them knots in it. But I wanted it to look as neat as possible, so I undid it and did it, perfect. I'm a perfectionist sometimes, so I'll just be doing the most. But yeah, girl. So I'm gonna explain this again. I know I did it earlier, but I'm gonna explain it again because there were some videos that I came across that I didn't really like how they explained it. And there were some, as the ones that are linked in my description box, they explain it really well and I learned from them. So I'm gonna explain it again. So yeah, I got the section that the section here that I'm gonna use, and I'm pulling on the ends to feather it out to give it a little bit of length. And when I braid the hair, it's not going to look like a raw cut at the end, right? Because we're going to put the ends in hot water and we want it to look natural. We don't want it to look like a raw cut braid. So that's what I'm doing right now. Then I'm going to split the hair in two. And it's going to look a little scary when you split it. It's going to look like it's going to start a whole mess. But just keep them separate, just like that. So you got it in two. Then you place one piece on top of the other. Now you got three pieces. That middle piece that you just bent, that one that I'm holding in my hand by itself that I'm not touching, that one that I'm just holding, is gonna be the middle piece that's gonna go in the middle section of the braid. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all tracking? So that part that I'm holding, that I'm grabbing onto, is gonna go in the middle. The other two are gonna go at the ends of the braid. Just take a look at how I'm gonna place it right now on top of the braid. Alright, so I'm matching up the braiding hair with my natural hair. So I grabbed that end. That's not the one that I bent, right? That's not the one that I put on top and bent it under. That's the one that's like singular by itself. So I'm matching it up. So I put that piece with the outer section of that braid. Then the piece that I bent when I was sectioning the hair just now, that's the part that's gonna go right there in the middle. and then the other side of the single one that I didn't bend is gonna go with the front piece that I have in my mouth. That's nasty. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, that piece is gonna go towards the front one, and it looks like a little bit of confusion going on. Like some sections were like messing up and going in the other section or whatever. But it's gonna work out. Trust me. Once you start braiding it, all that stuff is not gonna show. It's gonna work out. It's not gonna look a mess. And just take your time. I know I was about to get frustrated, to be honest, when I was doing this, but I just like pulled it tight, make sure each section was separate, and I'm about to just start braiding like I do my natural hair. Like you do your natural hair, or it's almost like you doing cornrows. Like it's almost like that. Like it's almost like you cornrowing the hair, the braiding hair into your natural hair. And then when you see me flip my hand around, I'm just gonna start braiding it normal. I hope y'all get what I'm saying, honestly, but that's the best way I can explain it. So I just boiled some water. It's like steaming hot, like it was boiling, right? So I basically gonna use this to steam the ends of my hair because I don't want it to look stiff. I want it to, you know, flow and stuff when I swing my hair or whatever. And I'm not gonna put the hot water I'm not gonna put my braid all the way down in the hot water because again I use that eco styling gel to blend my natural hair with the braid. So I don't want it to like, you know, kind of like wash it out of the braid. I want the gel to still stay inside of the braid so my hair could blend in. And I'm going to use this towel to dry the hair, make sure the ends are straight and not curly. Because if the ends of the hair bend in the water, it'll come out curly. So make sure you do this step as well when you're finished. This is what my hair looks like. You guys, I free parted it, so it's not perfect, but I honestly think this is the beauty of it, that it's not perfect. This is what it looks like in a low ponytail. You know, I'm gonna let it out and swing. Okay, that's how long it is. Like, it's basically on my butt. I don't know what that string is on my pants, y'all. I didn't even see it until I was editing.
Okay, so I put my hair in a bun. I look so cute. Oh my god. I low-key feel like I like it in the bun than I like it being down. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you. If you did learn from this video, guys, don't forget to drop a comment. And also, if you like the video, subscribe. Like, what are you doing if you're not subscribing? I hope you're not just watching and moving on. I hope you guys are subscribing. I really appreciate you. If you're new, hey girl. If you are returning, I really appreciate you. You a real one. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.